Have you ever noticed how the objects we surround ourselves with have a strange way of holding onto our memories? Think about your own home for a moment. If you look around, you'll probably see dozens of items. Most of them are just things. A generic coffee mug bought on a whim, a plain picture frame, a candle that's halfway burned down. If any of those items disappeared tomorrow, you could replace them in 10 minutes and you wouldn't feel a thing. But then there are the exceptions. The objects that you would grab if the house was on fire. A battered wooden recipe box from a grandmother. A watch passed down through a generation. Or maybe a beautifully crafted piece of custom woodwork sitting on your kitchen counter, etched with a specific date. These aren't just objects, they are anchors. They remind us of who we are, where we've been, and who we love. And when it comes to celebrating a marriage, finding a gift that can actually become one of those anchors is a surprisingly difficult challenge. Every single year, millions of people find themselves staring at a calendar, realization setting in. An anniversary is coming up, maybe it's a first anniversary, or a major milestone like a silver 25th or a golden 50th. Or maybe it's just year number 3, or 7, or 12, the quiet, steady years that build a life. The immediate reaction is usually panic. We jump online, we browse generic department store registries, or we scramble for a last-minute dinner reservation. But deep down, we know a dinner reservation doesn't leave a keepsake. A generic, mass-produced gift chosen from a shelf doesn't tell a story. It just checks a box. We often think there's a massive divide when it comes to gifting. On one side, you have the purely sentimental gifts, things that are emotional, but usually end up sitting in a dark drawer or collecting dust on a high shelf because they don't actually do anything. On the other side, you have practical gifts, useful things like kitchen appliances or tools, which are great, but can feel entirely devoid of romance. But the truth is, the most memorable gifts, the ones that truly captivate us, live right in the middle. The sweet spot of gifting is an item that balances 3 distinct things: the specific occasion, the unique personality of the couple, and real-life longevity. When you give someone a high-quality, functional item that has been precision engraved with something meaningful, you bridge that gap. You take an everyday routine and you elevate it into a quiet celebration. Let's look at how this plays out through the milestones of a marriage, starting at the very beginning. The first anniversary is traditionally represented by paper. It's a beautiful concept, symbolizing a clean slate, a story that is just beginning to be written. But practically speaking, paper is fragile. It tears, it fades, it gets lost in a move. To give a first anniversary gift real staying power, a lot of people are shifting toward pairing that sentiment with something structurally lasting. Imagine a beautifully crafted wooden keepsake box. Inside, it might hold the paper, the wedding vows, the first anniversary cards, a photograph. The box itself becomes the protector of those early memories, a permanent fixture on a nightstand or dresser. By the time a couple hits their 5th anniversary, the traditional theme shifts to wood. There is an inherent warmth to wood. It's sturdy, it's grounded, and it changes beautifully over time, much like a relationship approaching half a decade. This is where functional romance truly shines. Consider a custom engraved cutting board or a beautiful serving tray. When a couple uses that board to prep dinner on a quiet Tuesday night, or uses that tray to serve drinks to friends on a weekend, they aren't just utilizing a tool, they are interacting with a piece of their own history. The engraving of a family name or a wedding date turns a standard kitchen task into a subtle reminder of the life they've built together. Then comes the 10th anniversary, traditionally marked by tin or aluminum. On the surface, industrial metals might not sound romantic, but if you look at it through the lens of modern craftsmanship, it's an opportunity for incredible sophistication. Precision-marked metal everyday tools, custom bar accessories, or sleek travel drinkware bring a crisp, polished elegance to a decade of partnership. It's a testament to durability. 10 years of navigating life together is a massive milestone, and a gift with a clean, indestructible finish honors that resilience perfectly. And of course, we have the monumental milestones, the silver 25th and the golden 50th anniversaries. These are the dates that command respect. If you are choosing a gift for parents or grandparents reaching this stage, the gift needs to carry real weight, both literally and emotionally. At this point in a story, It's no longer just about the two people who stood at the altar decades ago. It's about the entire family tree that has grown from that single day. A personalized display piece, a premium plaque, or an elegant memory box honors the sheer scope of that legacy. It becomes a family heirloom. So, what is the secret ingredient that makes these items work across all these different years? It's specificity. A monogram is nice, but a specific wedding date is better. And a short, private phrase that only the two of them share, that is often the best of all. The wording doesn't need to be long or complex. In fact, clean, minimalistic engraving always ages better. Phrases like, still our best day, or together is my favorite place, lock a feeling into a physical object forever. Ultimately, love isn't just about the grand, cinematic gestures. It's found in the small, quiet routines of daily life. It's in the kitchen, it's on the coffee table, it's in the spaces we inhabit every day. When you give a gift that is thoughtfully customized and built to last, you aren't just marking a date on a calendar. You are giving that couple a physical piece of their own story, something they will use, see, and deeply appreciate for decades to come.